Right, following on from the previous video about the Hadrian's Way, I then did another trip. I was supposed to be doing two trips. I was supposed to be going to do the Great Glen Way and then follow straight onto the West Highland Way. However, I only had 1 week spare, so my feet were in a right mess. I'll explain my feet from the previous trip. The Great Glen Way, it rained quite a bit. My feet were wet all the time, and I really suffered. My feet, my right foot really got like a deep blister under the ball of the foot, which I didn't normally get, and that really caused this. I couldn't walk on it, to be honest. I found it very painful. So what I did was, my wife got us some of this stuff here. It's called foot mender. I'll give you a bit of a close up of that. That's it there, foot mender. It's 30 quid for that bottle. But I thought, well, if it's 30 quid, it must be good stuff. So anyway, I bought some, and it really is good stuff. It really softened my skin up, and it cured a lot of the hard skin out of the insteps of my feet. And it's good stuff. I'd recommend it. So that's foot mender. Oh, here's the dog who's come to see us. I used to say he's gone back next door. Right, so I'll close the door, he's just opened. To say he didn't want to make a guest appearance. So that trip got shortened to just the Great Glen Way. I had a few more days, let my feet heal, and then I was meant to go up the Great Glen Way on the Friday morning. Was it Friday morning? I think it was Friday morning or the Saturday morning. I had the train booked, the train got cancelled with the strikes. I ended up having to I ended up having to drive up, and I parked my car, and I've got an app on my phone. I'll just show you this. This is another handy tip, because I know people do ask a lot of times, where do you leave your car when you're wild camping or when you're going on trips? And what I've got here is, if I can find it, I've got an app which I discovered. It's called Your Parking Space. Right there. So basically what you do is you put your dates in, you want to be somewhere, how long you want to leave your car for, days or hours, your destination, obviously where you're going to, and you click search and it'll come up with various different parking spaces in cities and towns where you can park. Reasonable prices, like I parked at the Urban one for me out of Hebrides trip. I left the car at Urban Tesco's, I believe, and that was about 20 quid for the full week. And I left it in Inverness for 5 days for I think it was £22, just not bad. And at least you're leaving it in an established car park, you're not leaving it in like a back alley. There's various places on, obviously the more secure the parking, the more it's going to cost you. An open car park's about 20 quid a week. A closed car park where you've got to have barrier access or whatever is probably about 30-40 quid a week. But still, it's a good handy tip. Differences on this trip. Great Glen Way. I did lightweight on the Hadrian's Way, but I decided in the Great Glen Way, nah, I'm not going to lightweight again. So obviously I took a larger pack. I took the Montane Mountain Mover. Is it 77 litres? 77? No, 70 litres. Sorry, it's a Grand Tour 70. It's not the Mountain Mover, that's the Arm Pack, which I used to have. Again, brilliant customer service. This buckle here, and it was my fault. It wasn't anything. This buckle here, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. This buckle here, when it's packed, the lid comes over and that comes to there. I picked it up, heavy loaded one day, by that. I shouldn't have, it snapped, this bit snapped. And I just sent away a photograph to Montane, and they sent us a new one. Great customer service. So there's a bigger pack. It was easier to access the bottles. I can access the bottles on the move. Bigger volume. I've got two sort of long straight pockets on the outside of it. That's a decent pack. Alright, aye. A couple of hip belt pockets. Any things I don't like about it? Nothing really. Nothing I don't like about this. It's got like a chest strap. It's a bit similar to that one, two chest strap on this. Runs across there. It's not a bad bag. That was the first difference. Second difference was I took this Honeyberg Solo. People will say, what do you take that for? You know, it's big, it's heavy, it's overkill. Well, it's ease of putting it up on night time. You get to the end of the day, you buy a 25 mil, you're knackered, you don't want to be bending, do kneeling down, sticking. You put this up, it's freestanding. I normally didn't peg it out when I'm on like a lower level camp, and I like it. It's good. Great bit of kit. This, oh, yep, I needed that. It was maybe the 6th or 7th of September, so the midges were dying off, but they were still there a little bit. And that's a midgie net. You can see it's very, very fine, very, very fine. Don't buy a mosquito one because the midges will get through it. You need a dedicated midgie net. So that's that. I used that obviously. Footwear, I didn't explain this properly before. These are the Carrymore, you couldn't see them in the picture. Caracal Trail Runner, which is cheap and cheerful. Done a job to see it 2 national trails. So that was the difference. Yeah, it was heavier. It's probably about 3 kilos more than what I carried on the Great Glen Way, but I'm not necessarily on the Hadrian's Way, but do you know what? I was much more comfortable. And at the end of the day, I knew that tent would just, it's freestanding. I'd love a Nyack, but I can't afford a Nyack. But I'd like a Nyack. Right, an overview of the route. Great Glen Way, I took the lower route, thinking it was going to be quicker. I don't necessarily think it is any quicker, just you didn't get the views that you do on the high route. So I saw very, very little of Loch Ness. I was mainly in the forest, but it was still enjoyable. But obviously I would rather see more of Loch Ness. So when I do it in the future, I'm going to take the high route. I can go back and do it again. Well earmarked, didn't have any problems. Trying to think where the only real place that I went wrong was there was once it wasn't Lagerlocks, it was, I can't remember exactly where it was now. But again, I wasn't looking. There was a wee mark, I walked past it, and a lady further along the road put us right. And I got back on track. And at the very end, I was walking along it must be a disused railway line towards Corpatch, or Corpac, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And there was a wee marker saying Fort William this way, so I took the left. Obviously, I took the left I didn't see the wheel marker again, and it was the bit that takes you along to Corpac, and then it comes round on the waterfront, and you walk past the wreck. So I missed about I don't know, half a mile. But to be honest, I was dehydrated, I was knackered, and I just wanted to get the end. I knew I'd done something wrong, but I couldn't be bothered to put it right. I wish I had, in hindsight, but it's just it's just one of them things, isn't it? If I had Joey, would have been backtracking all right. I've mentioned that I did it solo. This trip I did it solo was my aim was 3 days. I thought it was 3 days and a bit of the, but on the 4th day, but I left myself 19-20 mile for the 4th day, so it wasn't quite as. I was still done for 1 o'clock. Still finished for 1 o'clock. Brilliant, great. I'd probably recommend it as a first time trail. It was resupply wasn't so easy on mine. There was less people. There was very few honesty boxes compared to the Hadrian's Way and the West Highland Way. But I suppose that reflects on the popularity of the route. The more popular the route, the more you're going to have honesty boxes. People aren't going to put honesty boxes there if they're not going to make a few quid out of it. So, anything else? Can't think of anything else. That's about it. So that was 2 trails. I thank my wife very much for letting us go on them. And next year, I've got the Pennine Way planned. I want a bigger trip. I've done 4 and 5 day trips, 3, 4 and 5 day trips. I want to try and give that Pennine Way a good go next year. I looked at thinking of losing a few pound and getting back into doing a bit more running, a bit more walking. And I was looking at the Spine race. I was given the Spine, not the whole lot, just the Summer Spine Challenger. I think it's called. It's about 100 mile or 80 mile. That kind of thing. And I looked at the Spine race itself. You know, I thought I couldn't do this. I couldn't do it. But other people do it, so with a bit of training, quite a bit of training. And I looked at the price of it. I think it was 900 quid. I thought Doesn't he? We aren't paid 900 quid to walk a national trail. So I'm gonna do it next year. Obviously, forget it with spine race altogether. That's just a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know how they dare charge it, to be honest. But I'm gonna give it my own little version of spine race. I'm gonna try and do it as quick as I can. Not sure that I can do it, mate. I'll sit here and know, and I'll not say, oh, it'll be a doddle, that it'll not. It'll be hard, but let's just see. Let's just see how fast I can do it. Something to look forward to, something to train for. And it'll either be a success video or a fail video. Either way, you give it a go. You give these things a go. Some people don't even give them a go, so you've beaten all of them. So thanks for watching. I hope it's been useful to you. And if you want any more advice on the Great Glen Way, the West Highland Way, the Cumbria Way, Hadrian's Way, just put a comment and drop us a line in the comments, and I'll try and answer you. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.